And today we are privileged to have with us Tackie Oblie II, said to be Gamanche. And this is to set the record straight over why he feels that he is the legitimate Gamanche, for which everyone ought to recognize him as such. So he'll be explaining the issues to you into detail. Welcome to Metro TV, Ni.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Can you briefly then tell us exactly who you are?
I am Tackie Oblie II from Oblie. I am a Tumawe. I am a human resource management practitioner. I work with the Lands Commission for almost 36 years. And I'm now on retirement. And I decided to come and contest for the Oblie leadership. That's why you are seeing me now calling myself as a Gamanche.
Okay. But we know that there are other two claimants to the Gamanches too. We have Tackie II. We also have Tackie Adamalache II. So why would you also join in when there are two others still struggling to be recognized? You are muddying the waters.
My brother, there are 4 ruling gates. Everybody knows it. There are 4 ruling gates. That's why I said the Oblie gate, it's not located in Paga. If you went there today, you will see Oblie. If you go to Tekochulu, you will see where Lache comes from. You will see. It's not located, it's just within the suburb of Accra. And I'm saying that it is our turn. Simple. Ask Lache, is he from Oblie? Ask Kevin, is he from Oblie?
But the argument is that, yes, it is the turn of Oblie, where you come from. But when it got to your turn, your elders mentioned that there was no qualified candidate at that time from your family home, for which they then stepped. They went on to then bring candidates from the next house, which is Tekochulu.
My brother, there's a mafia something in the installation of Gamanche. Big one. If I had wished, I would have requested the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, to introduce paperless installation of Gamanche in Greater Accra, if it is possible.
What does the mafia mean? And who are those involved?
They pick people they want to come and cover up their misdeeds.
What are these misdeeds and who are those involved?
It's there. At the appropriate time, I'll mention it. They have done so many things in the Gamanche. That's why they don't want to pick me from Oblie, and they are picking their stooges to come and rule over us. It's painful.
You call Tackie Adamalache and Tackie II as stooges.
Exactly, because they are not from Oblie. Ask them. You can meet them and ask them, are you from Oblie? Somebody brought you to come and guide our house. They are stooges because they've brought them like bulldogs. And what else? They don't belong to that family. And they've brought them to come and rule us. And we have people, they intentionally avoided Canada and said Canada was from Monrovia. If Canada is
he not?
It's
because
not.
They are not. They are saying that he's not from the lineage.
He's from there.
The original lineage of the Tungmawe people.
My brother, can't you investigate?
They have.
Couldn't you have investigated and seen where Canada hailed from?
You didn't want us to then expose these nitty-gritties.
If
they feel Canada wasn't so legitimate from the right lineage.
I've been following the press. You didn't. If you have done, would have seen.
Well, we have, and they tell us from Okongoi, Abu, whatsoever, for which they feel that from that very lineage, Canada ought not to have been Gamanche.
Do you know?
You know about that place I spoke to you about?
Yes, that's
Okongobu. That's Okongobu, and how they were then co-opted into the Piam family. You didn't want us to go into that, would you?
How do you co-opt somebody from another family to come and be a family member? So do you say Canada has no genes? He doesn't have, nobody born him? Is that what you are telling me? He's not a Gan? If you say Canada is
he is, but not from the actual lineage.
Where?
The Tungma
When you made your investigation, where did he hail from? Did you establish where he hailed from actually?
I mentioned the place, and people know the origins of those who occupied that place.
It's a lie. That's Haiti Akpeme's descendant. He was in Liberia. He was a very rich man. Even Tackie Oblie, he installed them.
And they are not, well, in quote, slaves that were brought into the family, and then through that they were co-opted into the family, for which he was disqualified. Because that was the reason.
This thing is hereditary. Hereditary something, how do you co-opt? Is it possible? Lachenko, they are co-opting them. They are not from Abolapiam. Look, they don't know the house. They've never stepped foot in Abolapiam. Our stool chair is there.
Okay.
Where every Sunday we perform traditional auto for him. Our stool house is there. Every Sunday I perform. None of them have ever come to the house.
But he clarified this issue for us. Niaite Canada was declared as Gamanche under the stool name Ni Tackie Oblie II.
Yes.
And here you are with the same name, Ni Tackie Oblie II. Why? Are you continuing what Niaite Canada started?
He was Ni Tackie Oblie II. Up to 2016. I'm Ni Tackie Oblie II from 2017 dash.
So a continuation.
Yes. So if I die,
and is it done?
It's done.
If he called himself Gamanche with a stool name and has passed on, and you also wish to bear the same name, you should come as the third and not the second.
No, the date differentiates. The date. He.
Well, we had Takita, you are the first. Takita, you are the second.
Yes.
On two different dates.
Yes. Canada was never a Gamanche. They didn't install him. Just like how they are struggling with me. And we don't want the name to die. If Canada had been a Gamanche, I would have been here to say I'm also. It would have gone to Tackie, but they didn't give it to him.
So essentially, you're also not the actual Gamanche because you haven't finished the right processes, just like Canada was.
I've almost finished. I just don't want to. I want to be obedient. I don't want to say listen because they are rituals. You're supposed to go through all these rituals. And then when you say you are a Gamanche, you'll be satisfied because it's sacrilegious. This thing is not just a common thing you come and take and then you say you are a Gamanche.
Do you feel that your family is being cheated?
Terribly. Terribly. Because if you say Kevin should come from Tackie and rule us, when he dies, do you think it will remain there at Abolapiam? We have finished our chance. It will go to them. It's rotary. It will go to them. So I'm being cheated. And I will never agree. I decided that I met the regional minister. I want to make time with the chieftaincy minister and go and explain our position to them. If it doesn't, I don't see the way forward, I'll go up to the National House. Togbe Afede is there. This is what they are supposed to solve. They're supposed to come out and say, Lache, you are not from Abolapiam. This money you have is for these people. Give it to them. Fana. Do you think they will argue? Do you think Lache will struggle? He will struggle. If Togbe Afede, what is the National House of Chiefs doing? You see, the kingmakers are using it as business. They are not talking the truth. That's what I mentioned to do in Saki. They are elderly people. They are not talking the truth. They know what they have done. They want to do. That's why I say if you collect money from me and say it is you are going to do this, you are going to do this, let's go, we'll do this right, we'll buy cow. Don't do Saki. We'll buy cow and perform this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. And then finally, I pay all these monies and then you go and install Kevin. That means perhaps Kevin has more money than me. Since he has collected money from me, by means, he can go and install Kevin with that. That means he has collected bigger money from Kevin. I renovated the palace, the Gamanche palace. Go there now and go and see. I renovated my sister, Other Rice. We renovated all because you said you don't have government sovereignty. You understand? And I'm an enlightened fellow. I don't want to go and sit in that palace with falling ceiling and all this, no air conditioning. We change it all. And then you go and pick Kevin and you say Kevin is MPP and then government are put their hand. That's what Odu Isaki told me. He said the government surprised and they put pressure on him to install Kevin.
Do you feel the government is involved?
I've asked. The government haven't come out to deny. Nana just said it in Boko that when the Boko people visited that he does not involve himself with Chief Nancy. But his ministers are doing it.
Who and who do you think is involved in the government?
That's what I'm saying. Lord Comey is there. Abdul Blanchard is there. If they say Kevin, you see, you look at the quality of the person who is coming to rule Ghana and Accra, because this is the capital. Kevin was a running mate to Odike in the last election. He was a running mate to Odike. Do you think he can rule us? What kind of party is that? If you dash me, I can't follow it because it's a meaningless political party. And Kevin was a running mate. And today he has shifted and said he's with MPP. He was a running mate to Odike. Just imagine such a person. You see that there are two giant political parties. Every common sense fellow knows that it's NDC or MPP. If you went to CPP and go, they won't win.
People feel that you're wasting your time because the fight is really now between Ni Tackie Taiko True and then Ni Tackie Adamalache. Aren't you wasting your resources just as people are even taking much money from you?
My brother,
you're retired. Why wouldn't you consider resting?
My brother, what resting is it? How about, why don't you say Kevin and Lache should rest? Why don't they rest?
You are saying that political kingpins are backing them,
yes,
and you seem not to have that support. So it would be so hard for you to go through.
I don't need political support to become a government chair.
And you feel you would succeed that way?
I will do. Do you know this what is happening now? I'm appealing to the elders. There are people who will sit down and see that it's Oblie Apiame and see that Kevin is not from Oblie Apiame, Lache is not from Oblie Apiame. I'm from Oblie Apiame, and there is something like they want to how do I say? They want to collect our things with power, and it will resist it. Okay. And the resistance, something may happen. As yes, now you saw what happened the last time. There's a lot small. It will rise again. This time the regional minister will bring troops again, and you see that.
Are you promising violence?
Never. That's why I'm.
So why would there be the need for troops?
Do you know what brings violence? When you want to cheat, and then you are seeing justice, and nobody seems to point the truth. You understand? By all means, what will I do? What will I do? You are forcing me to be violent. I'm telling you. You see, it's a hungry animal that bites. There's an adage like that. Hungry animal, it bites. I want to tell lies.
So you may end up biting, including violence.
No. I'm not calling for violence, but I'm saying that when there is something like people are seeing the truth, and they are not saying it, that the thing is from Oblie Apiame. The two contenders are cousins. They are not from our clan. Just give our thing to us.
Okay. My very last question. So when that settles down and hopefully you become the Gamanche, what are you going to do for the Ghana people? What developmental agenda are you bringing on board after all?
You see, the Gamancheship is not like Ghana government where before you be voted for, you are coming to meet some revenue. You have structures that will give you revenue. You export cocoa, gold, and other. The Gamancheship is not like that. When I come, I just want I just want to bring the Ghana state, you see, our image. I want to restore the image of Ghana.
How would you do that?
I can do it.
How would you do that?
When the truth comes and there's peace, there's no Lache trying to invade my house, there's no this trying to invade my I'll have peace. And
what
then
developmental agenda do you have for your people should you become the Gamanche?
I don't want to promise now. Just like how people promise, how do you call, data forces and other things, and you come and then there's pressure on you. I don't.
It appears you don't have anything concrete to offer. And why would you then come if you don't have anything to offer to your people?
I have. So that's why I don't.
So what is this developmental agenda?
I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to.
If you have it and you share, it doesn't mean that you are being a liar.
You have to come before you think about developmental this thing.
You want to come before you start thinking of what you do for your people?
No, I've thought about these things, but you have to
share a bit with us.
That's why I'm saying I don't want to be a liar, where I'll promise my youth all these things, I'll promise them, and then I don't know what is there for us when I'm inaugurated as a government chair. Immediately they inaugurate me as a government chair. Now I'll create contacts with the outside world, with the government, with other NGOs, and then see how best I'll pinpoint some development agenda for my kingdom. But currently, we don't have an account. And you are asking me to promise. With what am I going to develop? When I come and I have peace of mind, I will now make my contacts. You have to say the truth. You see what is happening? These days, Ghanaians are enlightened. You don't promise him that you do this, and you can't do it. There will be chaos.
You are not really promising, but letting people know that this is what you have on your heart. If you come, then if you get the resources, then you manage to work on them. But you haven't been able to share with us. So we are ending on this note.
When I come, you understand, we were colonized by the British, especially Oblie. 1951, we were with the British more than any other tribe in Ghana. So I'll make my contacts there, and then I will see the way forward for my people. I can't just come and be an Oblie chief, and then I won't do anything for my people. Okay. I don't want to promise anything because I haven't seen what I'm coming to meet.
Okay. Ni, thank you very much. Okay. You've heard from Ni Tackie Oblie II, said to be Gamanche, explaining all the issues for which he strongly believes that he is the Gamanche, coming from Oblie. The dust will settle soon, and then we shall keep you updated. But until then, this has been Gabriel Obodai Togba Sean reporting.